Okay, Golden Age comics. Oh shoot, I forgot my water. Look, check it out. Bought it before it was cool. Oh yeah! Hey guys, welcome back. I have a modest stack of some Golden Age comics that I'll be sharing with you in just a moment. I'll also be rounding off the video with some Silver Age comics that I bought around the same time. But let's kick it off with Superboy number 17 from 1951. Superboy's Double. Which is the real Superboy? This cover is done by John Sakella. He also did some interiors in this issue with Kurt Swan. The story is by Jack Skiff. Not sure if I'm saying that correctly. Such a bold looking cover. I love the marriage between the yellows and blues on a comic book cover. There's just some science, some art, really. Like, what is the psychology with comic book covers? Something anchors me. It's like a psychological anchor when it comes to these two colors, yellow and blue. Even though purple is my favorite color on the cover, but blue and yellow, that combo is absolutely brilliant. I hope I don't get shamed in the comments over the condition of my detectives. Trust me when I say I did not pay Golden Age prices. So here is Detective number 219 from 1955. This cover is done by Win Mortimer and Ira Schnapp. Ira designed the logo for Action Comics, and he also designed the logo for the Comics Code Authority. Sheldon Moldoff pencils. This is the first appearance of the 1900s Batmobile. There is no appearance of Batman's famous rogues in here. Basically, the story is Batman's signed up to be in a race in Gotham City. The exception is he's not allowed to use his Batmobile, so he puts together this vintage 1900s Batmobile. Detective 223 by Win Mortimer and Ira Schnapp. Sheldon also does the interiors. So this is about the Batman Dime Museum. Some guy builds a fake Bat Cave, and he dresses up as Batman, and he charges people to go on tour. Such a quirky cover from these Golden Age detectives. I absolutely adore them. All right, World's Finest, issue 116 from 1961. Kurt Swan, art and cover. Jerry Coleman, writer. The Creature from Beyond. Superman, Batman, and Robin battle the Creature from Beyond. It's just such a great 10 center. Water damage, but I absolutely don't give a shit. Okay, 10 center of House of Mystery, issue number 104. A Dick Dillon cover from 1960. The Missile of Doom, Seeing Eye Man, and Captives of Creature Castle. Those are the stories in there. Here's a pre-code horror comic book that I showed a little over a year ago on Twitter, but I've never posted a video on it. Chamber of Chills by Harvey Comics. This is a Lee Elias cover. It has Ruby Palias and Bob Powell art. Just basically a classic cover showing a female in some sort of supernatural distress. There was another Chamber of Chills by Marvel from the 70s. This has nothing to do with it. One interesting fact about this Chamber of Chills run of comics, it was Blondie before, and then I think it started issue, I think in the mid-20s, and then they reset it to issue 1. It was issue 7 that Dr. Frederick Wortham mentioned in The Seduction of the Innocent, that book that he wrote. Here's a book that Frederick Wortham would probably approve. Catholic Comics. This is volume 2, number 7 from 1946. Catholic Publications Inc. partnered with Charleston Comics. Many volumes, issues of this title. I have not found any others. So basically it's an anthology of stories from the Bible. Alright, let's just jump into some Silver Age right now. Adventure Comics, issue number 314 from 1963. A Kurt Swan cover. This has the first appearance of Ron Carr. And the story, Supervillains for All Ages, has a Hitler appearance in it. I like the light, bright covers on Adventure Comics. It just suited the Legion so well. Superboy number 149. Such a great cover. I love this cover. By Neil Adams, of course, 1968. Just the angle Neil drew of Bonnie and Clyde. The direction of the movement from the bullets draws the attention to Superboy. I just love these covers. That's just amazing. I absolutely adore DC Silver Age, and this is the Challengers of the Unknown, issue number 58. Bob Brown cover, and the Ira Schnapp cover as well. 1967, that's neutral there on the cover. Single appearance. I just admire the choice of colors for this cover and the clean, continuous lines showcasing the trajectory there. From the rays, like it's very, very effective in comics, particularly on covers like this. Just my favorite. Don't worry, guys. There's some golden age at the end. I don't want you guys to think that I titled the video for clickbait. Just a few more golden ages coming up at the end. But let's check out this Tales of the Unexpected issue number 93. Doing very well with the low numbers of this run. So this is from 1966, and that's a Jack Sparling cover. I was the evolution devolution man, a living freak, ladies and gentlemen. Brain was expanding into Superman, but my body was receding back to primitive form. I never see any love for Adventures into the Unknown comic books, and I see them everywhere. I absolutely adore them. Issue 145, I think this is a Cheek Stone cover. I know he ghosted for Bob Kane on Batman, and he did a lot of inks for Jack Kirby as well. But I just couldn't find the proper credit. But I know Cheek Stone did some work for American Comics Group around this time, like a lot. Such an incredible painted cover here for Prince Valiant. A Dell comic by Sam Savit, I think it was. Or is that the interior artist? Well, I have it marked down here as Bob Fujitani. Yes, it was Bob Fujitani. He was basically the resident artist for Dell at the time. But I don't know if he was the resident interior or if it was Sam Savit. So sometimes I wish Dr. Monkeybot was here with me. He's well versed when it comes to the Dell painted covers, the pulp painted covers. But this is just a great cover in fantastic condition, and it was so cheap for a Golden Age book. This was pretty fun when I found it. First, very inexpensive. Captain Marvel, the giant action issue, fights the Bat. Full of lawsuits here, guys. From 1966. By Myron Fass Enterprises. That's the publisher. This series only lasted 4 issues due to legal challenges, as you guys can see. Created by Carl Burgos, the same guy who created the Human Torch. So he yells split, and parts of his body leave him and perform different tasks. So every part of his body can be activated. Ending second last issue, and then I'll turn it off, guys. The Phantom Stranger issue number 16. Just an absolute gorgeous Neil Adams cover, and of course, I don't really collect Phantom Stranger, but I mentioned earlier in my video, the purple covers always gets me. And of course, and here it is, a great expression here by the female. The pre-code damsel in supernatural distress. Absolutely incredible. And I'll end it here with Ghost Stories issue 1 from 1962. Don't know who did the cover art for Ghost Stories. I only searched two of my resources. Nothing comes up. There's a bunch of names for interior, like the stories inside, but I'm more interested for the covers when it comes to this run, not the interiors. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, and I'll be coming at you very soon with another video. Don't know if it's going to be more of the alternative comics. I might touch on some undergrounds, or I might even show you guys some cards that I picked up. Very cool cards. See you later.